Good afternoon. Yes, I'm batch filming. Yes, same outfit as the July garden tour. Ho ho. So we are going to go plant some green beans. We're going to pick some green beans and then we're going to preserve some green beans. So this is going to be interesting. So let's get this going. Actually, I'm Suze. Welcome back to my witchy homestead. Now we can get going. So this is the bed we're going to use. It's one of those little weird little grow bags. All I've done was broke up the soil on the top. Like this is not exactly soil, but it's what we got. So I'm going to get some fertilizer to put in this and get some water to moisten it, and then we'll put some green beans and maybe some calendula seeds in. So I'm going to use the Bogashi. This stuff, if you saw my other video, you've seen it. The Fertilize With Me video. Yeah, I'll link that one down below too. So I'm just going to throw some of this in and mix it in. Maybe a bit more. Because this one hasn't had anything in it since the spinach that the bunnies ate. So I kind of didn't know what the heck to do with it. So there's that. And now we clearly need to moisten the soil. And as you can see, it's kind of hydrophobic a little bit. So we are going to water this soil and then let it soak in. Where's the paint drying, eh? So I have these neon calendulas. I don't even know if you can see that. Hold on. Neon calendula that I'm going to put in. And, of course, the contender bush beans. Yeah, okay. I know this is supposed to be all about beans, but I kind of want some calendula in here as well. So we're going to do that too. Oh my gosh. There we go. Can't get into the calendula. I made a mess of that packet. So bad. Okay. So there's not as many seeds in here as I would have hoped. We're going to poke a hole right here. Right there in the center. And put 2 calendula seeds in. These are going to be gorgeous. Okay, 2 calendula seeds in there. And then let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess I could go 8, 9, 10. I don't even know how many beans I have. Let's see. Hole, 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 hole. So I have a lot of broken seeds. I don't think I have enough for all that, but that's okay. We'll fill them with calendula. 1, 2, 3, that's a half seed, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I don't have enough to do that. So forget these big holes. I'm just kind of gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hope for the best on that. And the rest of these aren't gonna work. They're all broken bits. So now we're going to put some more calendula in, I guess. Oh, no, this one. And that's okay. So, just kind of go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I don't know what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why am I even counting? Okay, so that's a bunch of calendula and all the beans that we have left. Let's move on to picking. So we're going to water this in and then go to picking. Hopefully none of our seeds float to the top. Okay, there we go. Now let's go grab our bowl and pick. Oops. Oops. I keep picking off the plants. And like there's lots of little ones still in here too, which is great. Which means we're gonna get more. It's like as long as I stop pulling out the whole plant. Oops. Oops. Well, that's it for picking. Didn't get as many as I thought we would, but there's tons more there, so we'll get some more. In the meantime, we'll put these in ice water for a little while to get clean and kind of, what does Jess say? Soak off the heat or something. And we'll preserve these in a little bit. We're inside now. We're going to can up our green beans. We're making dilly beans with some slight modifications because I don't like sneezy children. I don't like coriander and stuff like that, so I'm just doing dill and garlic and a simple brine of vinegar, water, and salt with a smidge of sugar just to even it all out. So while I have my brine over here, in here, while I'm getting it warmed up and brought up to a boil, I'm going to fill my jars with the green beans we picked, dill straight from the garden, garlic, some dill seed, and some pickle crisp. And then we'll add our brine. While our brine is being filled into the jars, we'll heat our water bath canner, which is the big pot in the back. Okay, let's get to work. Hoping to get 8 jars of green beans, but I think I'm going to caution with 6. And I haven't turned the stove on yet. So I have also made a recipe and a half of my brine. So let's go. Garlic, 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 garlic. There's a cat right here. So I'm hoping that these will just fit. So I just want these to be in the jar. Oh, I forgot to put my dill in. So let's take these out anyway. Okay. We have some that is fresh from the garden and some that is from the garden, but I froze ahead of time. So let's get all of this in here. Let's keep going. So this is the frozen stuff. It doesn't look that great, but it'll still be yummy. Oh, it still smells really good. We're also going to put some dill seed in because there's not enough dill weed here that I would like. So let's put a little bit more in there. We do have to wipe rims at the end at least, so let's get all of this. So we're going to put a 1/4 teaspoon of dill seed in each. Give or take a couple seeds. And I forgot to open it. This is generic pickle crisp. I forgot to open it before we started. Bulk generic pickle crisp. Let's hope nope. Oh, there we go. We're going to do, because these are pints, which is 500 mils, we're going to do a 1/4 teaspoon. I hope that's the right amount. Oh, goodness. There we go. And now let's get our beans in. I want them all to fit in really nicely. I don't think we're getting 6 jars. I'm packing them in really, really tight. It's very hot in here. And I'm just putting the little snappy bits that I'm taking off here in hopes that maybe we could fill another jar with them. But we'll see what happens. These are good beans. I think we are going to cut these up and put them in here. Just going to break them up real quick. So these are going to be great. Four jars. I'm cool with that. All the rest of these will fit into here. Here we go. Now we just need to wait for our brine to boil. So our brine is up to a boil. I'm going to turn this down to start heating up our water bath canner. Ooh. I have a towel in the bottom of that because I don't have a rack. So this is our brine. This is going to be our debubbling pool, and this is like free facial. We're just going to ladle it in over our beans. I'm glad I made a batch and a half. So we're just going to debubble, just trying to get any of the gas that is potentially locked in there out. So we might need more brine. Yep. These are already cooking in here. It's so hot. Oh yeah. Lots of bubbles in this one. Okay, a bit more brine in this one. That one. Tiny bit. That is getting warm. Move this out of the way. And we're going to put on our lids. Ooh, and rings. These are nice and warm. So we have nice clean rings, nice clean bands. I guess a ring is a band. Lids. That's what I was trying to say. Oh, that's hot. I keep checking to see if we have similar temperatures because I don't want a jar to blow up on me. Because these are all of my green beans so far. That is starting to get quite warm, so fingers crossed. There's not enough water in it. Maybe there will be once these are all in. good on the water. I'll have to reposition. Come here. So that's what they look like in the canner, and I'm going to stick a lid on it. Once it comes to a rolling boil, I'll set the timer for 5 minutes, even though it's already started on its own. I'm going to have to reset that. So once it's rolling boil, hit 5 minutes, and we'll take them out. So the timer is going off. I'm going to turn the timer off, not that you can see that, and turn the stove off and just let it sit here for about 10 minutes. So I'm very hot, hence this, but I just took a look in my water bath canner, and I don't think 2 of the jars made it onto my dish towel, so I'm worried about them. I think they might have cracked. See? Nope, not on the dish towel, so we'll see in a couple minutes. So we got really lucky. None of our jars cracked. Yay. So that's something I'm going to have to watch for next time. In the meantime, these will just sit here now for 24 hours and then they'll be labeled and put on the shelf. Thanks for watching today's video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.